Kia ora, YouTube. This is the Psychology Gamer. Welcome to Martha is Dead. We got some music in here. I hope this is not going to get copywritten. So we're going to go ahead and start playing this game because it is Halloween, but I must warn you that this is not for the faint of heart. This deals with some serious subjects of death and self-harm. So if that's not for you, you might not want to watch this gameplay. The story of Martha is Dead and its featured characters are a work of fiction. The game contains potentially uncomfortable scenes and covers topics that may distress some players. The game is recommended for an adult audience and carries the appropriate age rating as an adult narrative drama. The game uses artistic interpretations that can be visually upsetting and may cause discomfort. It explores the complexity of the human mind, psychological trauma, and self-harm. The game is not recommended for players who may find depictions of mature scenes containing blood, dismemberment, disfigurement of human bodies, and self-harm disturbing.
Ciao, I'm Julia K. I'm glad you are here. Nobody has visited me in ages. It's been years now. I must tell you my story, but I don't know where to begin. There is so much that I should start from my childhood, but my memories of these times are vague. I only remember the summer of 1929, when they sent me off to stay with my nanny.
Nanny, will you tell me the story of the White Lady?
No, little sparrow, not tonight. A fog is coming, see?
Yes, I know that when it's foggy, the lady kills young women. But why is she so evil?
You see, Julia, pain and suffering can make us do evil things, even if we're not actually bad.
Just like soldiers have to kill other soldiers. I like the lady I've decided, Nanny. She must be in so much pain. The poor dear. She still scares me a little, though. Soon I'll be a young woman, and she could kill me. Does she kill those who love her?
Of course not.
That makes me feel better because I love her. But what about Martha? Would she be in danger?
Your sister is with your mother, so do not worry. Do you miss them?
No. I mean, yes, I miss Martha a little, but I love spending time with you.
Now, go to sleep, little sparrow. It's getting late.
Okay, Nanny. I'll go to sleep and dream of the lady. Was she beautiful?
She was beautiful. Yes, very much so.
Then she'll be beautiful in my dreams. And will I be beautiful just like her?
You'll be even more beautiful.
Listen, Nanny. Since the lady won't harm me because I love her, and since you're not a young woman, could you tell me her story, even if it's foggy outside? Please. Oh, please. Then I'll sleep. I promise.
Oh, all right. You always get your own way.
I loved Nanny and I loved that story. Every time I heard it, it sounded like a new and more mesmerizing tale. Every night I would ask her to tell me about it, even though it scared me. Even now I can remember every single day of that time and how happy I was.
According to an ancient legend, the lakes of the area are haunted by the spirit of a young woman who was killed by the man she loved. She was expecting a lover's stroll by the lake, gazing out at the old tree growing on the lake's island. So much hope and desire, but death, not love, was awaiting her.
Oh, the poor dear. That's not fair.
Life isn't fair, Poppet, but that's the way it is, and we must learn to deal with it.
Okay, I'll try. But it makes me so mad. Keep on reading, Nanny.
In despair, the man confessed he had killed her out of jealousy. So he was hanged on the small island, in the middle of the very same lake where he had killed the girl. They searched everywhere, but the girl's body was never found. Since then, her spirit, known as the White Lady, has been imprisoned in the depths of the lake. She grieves eternally for the loss of the man she loved. When fog arises, the White Lady is known to leave the waters of the lake and roam the woods, looking for her long-lost love in vain. Within the fog of dawn, hunters have claimed to hear the wailing of a woman in the distance.
I'm a little scared of this story, even though I like the lady.
Should I stop reading, my little sparrow?
No, Nanny. Daddy always tells me that fear must be faced. Go ahead.
Okay, honey. Every time the sad memory of the night she perished stirs in her soul, she takes the life of a young woman by slaying such a life in its youth. Even just for an instant, the lady feels free from the burden of her pain.
Good night, Nanny.
Good night, my love.
I spent almost 3 years with the nanny, but when I came home, I quickly forgot how to be happy. My memories do not return until 15 years later, in 1944, when I stayed in that house. I enjoyed setting up cameras in the woods by the lake. My father created a device that attached to the cameras. It would make them take pictures at set intervals. I was trying to photograph animals, or whatever else was in that damned place.
Lake. Oh, this is a camera. Okay, what am I trying to do? Interact. Okay. Okay. The graphics are nice so far.
Reel off the film.
Okay.
Open the camera. Remove the old roll of film. Put the new film in. Close the camera. Load the film. Activate the timer.
I wonder if I'm supposed to remember this.
Almost ready. Now to bring the image into focus. There's something floating on the surface of the water.
I don't see
If I
anything.
frame it better, I might be able to see what it is.
Oh, that's a person.
What? Is that a person? I must help them. horrified at the idea that someone might have drowned in my lake. The lake was my world, where I would spend entire days daydreaming. I would lose myself in my thoughts, but that was a rude awakening. So terrible.
It's so scary. Who is it?
I instantly noticed that the person was wearing one of my dresses. I was scared. I dragged that lifeless body as best as I could to the shore, trying not to drown myself. Only when I lifted her in my arms did I realize who she was. It was my sister, my twin, a part of me, dead. Impossible to comprehend. I was desperate. I didn't know what to do or to think. I have to stay calm.
Oh my gosh.
Martha is not dead. It's not possible. It's not true. There's no need to worry. Everything is fine. Everything will be fine. I have to stay calm. Martha, February 26th, 1923.
Is everything okay?
Are you hurt?
Who's talking to me?
What are you doing?
Go, Eric, run!
My parents ran towards me. My mother hugged me. She, who detested me, was now cuddling me. Her warmth filled me with life, and the pain became bearable. I felt protected. Martha, are you okay? She asked me, speaking slowly in order to let me read her lips. She thought I was deaf. She thought I was Martha. I didn't want the moment to fade.
Oh.
So I meekly nodded my head. I didn't realize I had done something that couldn't be undone.
Wow.
I would have to pretend to be Martha. Forever.
Okay, that's... Wow, okay. That is crazy.
O Lord who gives life to the dying, let your sacrifice of love be offered for Martha's soul. Into your hands I also entrust my spirit, so that I may be reunited with her in perpetual light, to never suffer the desolation of purgatory. Please grant her eternal rest, O Lord, and may eternal light shine upon her.
Dang. I wonder if these decisions mean anything.
Do you remember to light the candles in the hall? People will be here soon.
Mummy always finds something for everyone to do.
Highlights, points, fishes, hints can be displayed in the game settings. Okay. Can I not? Do I have to do it here? Can I not move? What's going on? Oh, I'm not pressing W, being dumb. Can I light these? Well, she told me to go to the hall, I guess. Can I talk to you?
Daddy must be devastated. He loves me. I messed up and now I have to watch him suffer my death. I can at least light the candles and let him find some comfort in sleep.
Hmm. Man.
Daddy's oboe. We were preparing a really nice duet together. On the rare occasions he's at home, that is. Daddy, Mummy, and my grandparents. It seems almost impossible that Father is a soldier. Mother would have been more suitable if she wasn't a woman.
Dang. It's so hard to imagine living in this time period.
When you're done, can you come and get the flowers, please? Or send Martha if you like.
Never a moment's peace. Even at a time like this. She can't sit still for a second.
Collect flowers from mother before she gets angry? God, okay. Can I get these flowers? Oh, she means...
My dog's basket. Or should I say, the new dog's basket. I don't remember what happened to my first dog. But when I think of him, I feel despair. When Mummy asks for something, there's no escaping it.
Okay, come on. I don't want to get Mummy upset. I'm sorry, Mom.
Everything always has to be perfect with her.
Parla Londra. Trasmettiamo alcuni messaggi speciali. Felice non è felice. È cessata la pioggia.
It's not really like she was... My beard is blonde? London Calling? That wasn't a big ask, you know, come get the flowers, light the candles.
Close the door.
What?
Erich, wake up. Do you think it's appropriate to sleep here? Of all places?
What? Hmm?
Can I not get out?
Yes. I must have fallen asleep.
Okay, can I not? Let me
What
out.
are they talking about?
You can't stay here forever. Why don't you go to bed?
No. I want to stay with my daughter.
Daughter? Your daughter? You have another daughter, you know. The one who's still alive. Remember?
What are you talking about, Irena? Julia is dead. What kind of comment is that? How can you?
You should be thinking about Martha. Julia harmed Martha. You know that, right?
What?
And as if that were not enough, she has now also abandoned her.
It's the same old story. Everything is always Julia's fault, isn't it? Her fault for Martha being deaf and for you being infertile. Do you think it's the right time for this? Julia is dead, Irena. Dead. Someone killed her. Do you realize that?
Of course I realize. I get it. Do you think I'm stupid? No one understands it better than me. She always brought problems. Only problems. It would have been better if she hadn't been born at all. You're crazy.
I'm the crazy one? Me? They have done this to get at me, yes. Your death is all my fault. All I could ever do for you was hurt you, Julia. My poor, sweet, crazy girl. What will I do without you? What will life be like now? All the time I didn't spend with you. But now I'm home. We can go fishing together. We can take pictures of butterflies. No. We can't do anything together anymore, can we? Nothing. I miss you, Julia. I miss you.
Please don't open your eyes.
While American bombings continue to devastate the peaceful towns within the Elsa Valley, we have heard some tragic news from the area of La Ramola. The young daughter of German Army General Erich K. was murdered near her home. What possible reason could there have been behind such a cowardly act? This is what the Carabinieri, who immediately intervened, hope to find out.
Mother didn't seem to suffer from the situation. All she cared about was that my death was so painful for Martha. But not having me around anymore must have been a great relief to her. At the end of the day, it was better for everyone that it was me who died. And it was better for me too that people thought that. But the guilt began to consume me. That's when I started having horrible nightmares.
Martha. Oh, do I have to has found? Let's go this way. Wow. Has found Martha. Martha has found. That's wrong. Okay. All right. I see. Martha has lost her soul.
Martha has lost her soul. Martha has lost her soul. Martha has lost her soul.
This is very eerie.
Martha has lost her soul. 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 Martha has lost her soul.
I will give. No. Okay. I stole her identity. Life? Okay. I stole her identity. Sir, what the? Okay. I don't like this. I don't like this. This is hard to do. This is hard to do. It's not real. It's a dream. It's not real. Holy shit, dude. Okay. we're leather facing it over here. We're leather facing it. Please don't. I'm seeing through her. Uh, whoa, man. Nightmares indeed. Nightmares indeed. That was really hard.
It was just a dream. A horrible dream.
That's horrible.
That horrendous woman and the face of my sister. I wish all of this was a dream and my sister is just sleeping in her bed. Instead, her bed is empty and this is reality.
Mm.
This is Martha and me at the festival of the patron saint. It was only a few months ago, and now...
Wow.
Martha had asked for a picture of me to put in this frame. She wanted me to do one of those expressions of mine that made her laugh. Expressions that she couldn't quite imitate. She used to say that those were the signs of my soul. Can a photo capture the soul? Can I capture Martha's soul?
Would you want to? They're both very pretty. Well, were.
Scary fairy tales. Everything seems to be scary lately. Yet everything here is so beautiful and bright.
Alright, I see. Points of interest. Okay.
This is Martha's trinket box. It could contain something that will help to figure out what happened.
It's locked.
Martha's clothes. To me, wearing them will be like having her with me. Mummy will also be happy to see them. Or I could wear my clothes in the other wardrobe.
I guess we can wear Martha's clothes. Because I think Mummy would not be happy to see her. Can I bend down at all? I don't think so.
Even more scary fairy tales.
Yeah, the one with a bunch of kids. That is horrifying.
It's about 9:30. It's July 18th.
Lots of things to see.
I always keep my trinket box locked.
I wonder why her mother detested her so much, especially if she wanted more children.
Oh gosh, if Mummy sees this picture, she'll throw it away for sure. It's me and Lapo. I want to see him as soon as possible so we can mourn Martha's death together. The butterfly collection that Daddy made for me. Nanny will be visiting me soon. It's me with the nanny. Or maybe it was Martha. No one can remember. I'm already dressed.
Ah. Very right, very right.
My dress. The one Martha wore when she was...
Why did she wear your dress? You know?
I still like to have the books and games from when I was little with me.
So I can possibly change my clothes, I guess. I don't think I'm willing to do that. Oh, one more thing.
Our beautiful home. In spite of everything, I prefer being here. I'm already dressed.
Okay. Alright, I don't think I see anything else in here except for this purse. Oh, there's a picture here.
Here's the whole family together. A very rare thing indeed.
I guess that's Martha over there with her mom. Very separated. The two of them.
Everything I need is always in my bag.
What's in my bag? You have opened Julia's bag. Here you can find objects that Julia always carries with her, along with any picked up in the game. Okay, what's this? Selecting the key or the map.
The key to my trinket box. Here is my diary. July 12th, 1944. This is a new diary. We moved here today and I forgot my old one back at home. But that's okay. A new chapter in my life, a new diary. They say they brought us here for our own safety. Daddy, the war, and everything else. Nanny gave us her house and she went to look after the mansion. It's weird being back here after so many years. I remember Nanny telling me the fairy tale of the Lady of the Lake. It's one of the few happy memories I have from when I was little. Nanny isn't here and that's a shame, but Martha is here with me. I also get to see Lapo more often, which is wonderful. He's always hanging around here. Mum is thankfully too preoccupied with fixing up the house to worry about me. At least for now. July 16th, 1944. There's something creepy about the woods. Every time I'm at the lake, I get a strange feeling. Maybe it's the legend of the White Lady playing tricks on me. I get weird ideas. I think that there is this presence. Then I think I'm just being crazy. Anyway, crazy or not, I want to take some pictures. I'm not scared. In fact, I'd say I'm excited. I've made arrangements with Martha. She's coming to the lake with me tomorrow to set up 2 new cameras with timers, and we'll see what we can photograph. Not before a good swim, of course. To be honest, Martha doesn't like photography all that much, and recently she's gone off swimming too. But she does like spending time with me by teasing me. Then, when she gets bored, she disappears into her books, and I do my own thing. We feel right when we're together.
Yes, Huey, I'll be right there. I'm just going upstairs to call Martha down for breakfast.
July 16th.
Fine, but I'm not sure we should let her sleep all day.
Oh
What do you
God.
think?
Let me get out of here.
What did you say? Okay, I won't wake her up. I'll just turn on her light. So when she wakes up, she'll know when to come down for breakfast.
They really think I'm Martha and I can't hear them. I need to be careful not to talk, or I will be in serious trouble.
Wow. Let's check out the map here. What are my objectives? I must put one of my photos in this empty frame. Okay, so I need to go and get the camera. All right. $1944. So that was just like a couple days before Martha died. All right, so let's go and get a camera. How long have I been recording for? All right. How do I get out of here? Open the door. That's usually how doors work. Yeah. So I gotta make sure that I don't talk. What is she gonna do when she sees Lapo? Did Martha not speak at all? Was she a mute?
How wonderful the snow is. Unfortunately, it doesn't snow often around here. There's no shortage of paintings in our house. Mum is passionate about painting. Dad loves these prints of Florence. I find them a bit sad.
Not that one. Alrighty, let's keep going. Shift to run. Do I need to run? Is there like a reason to run? I always get scared that I gotta run. It is lovely outside, isn't it? Is this the loo?
It's locked. Strange. Why did they lock my room?
Oh, this is Julia's room. Wait, if this is her room...
As a child, when I spent those short years with the nanny, this was my room.
Okay.
Mummy's family coat of arms.
Martha's breakfast is ready. We can go.
Yes, yes. It's getting late.
Did you leave the newspaper for Martha? You know how much she likes reading it.
Yes, Irena. It's on the table, can't you see?
And that camera, are you leaving it there?
Yes, Irena. Can't you leave it there for a few more days? Do you mind? It was for Julia. I will take it away soon. I promise. The thought makes me so sad. Seeing it there is as if... I don't know how to explain it.
All right, but let's go now. We have too much to do. We can't stay here all day talking.
Mummy is right, though. Martha always read everything. It's me who will now read the newspaper instead. They'll be out all day. The funeral preparations will take them a long time. Everything is more complex with the war. Over the next few days, I will see little to nothing of them. During deep winter, I would go to sleep snuggled by the fire and Nanny would get angry. Do you want to turn into a piece of charcoal, Julia?
Why is this like... this... Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. The newspaper. I have to do the same. Just read the newspaper dated July 18th. It might be on the table. Okay. So we did it.
Brutal assassination in San Casciano. Julia Kay, a young woman from a respectable family, brutally murdered near her home. Carabinieri investigates. A possible political motive emerges. Martha was not killed by politics or war. She was killed by something much closer and much less clear. I will find out the truth. Firm bulwark even in the skies. 159 aircraft of the Germanic defense shot down in 24 hours. Major Russian operation northwest of Jassy. Enemy convoy lost in the Mediterranean. 2 destroyers and 6 merchant vessels sunk. Julia Kay. Distressed but supported by faith. Irenei the mother, Erich the father, and Martha the sister sadly announced Julia's passing. The funeral will take place in La Romola, Thursday, July 20th at 9:30 p.m., departing from the property of the deceased. First improvements in food registration. Bread rations increased by 50 grams per day as of April 20th. A kilo more every month of soup ingredients. Reforms to the treatment of agricultural workers and an unexpected distribution of jam.
All right. I think that's it. Read all of that. Let's have our breakfast. Our camera.
For Julia, to take more and more photos. Dad.
What are they going to
I
say?
can verify that the camera is still working by taking a photo. I could photograph a sparrow. There are so many of them out here.
Okay. We will do that. But first, let me...
There might be birds around the little wall in front of the house.
Okay.
I always put crumbs on it for them. Chocolate, a privilege for few people in these times. Mummy's family coat of arms.
Another. Okay. The newspaper I've done. Let's eat this brekkie.
Bread, butter, jam, and coffee. Martha's typical breakfast. I prefer honey and milk, but I'll have to adapt to her tastes, obviously.
Okay, can I eat it? No? I'm not gonna eat today, okay. Can I kind of go through the house a bit more?
Dante's Inferno illustrated by Dore. Always hanging cheery things. One of Daddy's many photos. Who knows who these other people are? I liked watching Nanny as she cooked. I always picked up loads of techniques.
So this is... There's nothing of interest in here at all for her, okay?
War. Always war. Even in paintings. These masks, I remember them vividly. I always tried to escape their gaze. Old photographs that Father took of this house.
It's a really big house. Oh gosh.
Oggi Bonsi. On the day of Saint Alexis, the battle rages in the city tormented by
Florence, July 15th, 1944. General Erich K. As per our prior agreement, we are sending you military encrypted communication material. The device must remain hidden and secret. Hail. Feld Mascherallo, Carl H.
Very strange. Okay, so her dad's a... I don't even want to say it.
This painter was a friend of Grandpa's. I always loved his paintings. As a child, I used to look at them for hours. These hunting rifles are not Daddy's. He never went hunting. Nanny must have left them here.
Why would she do that?
What the hell? For a moment I thought I saw... No, that's not possible. It must be this whole situation making me see things that don't exist.
Jeez.
An old painting. I find it so sad. It communicates a sense of deep solitude to me.
Oh man.
A telegraph box. I know how to use it. Daddy taught me. The only way people could tell Martha and me apart was by dressing differently. Even Mother couldn't tell us apart.
Well, obviously.
Mummy and Daddy. They are the epitome of wealth and elegance. But pain pays no heed to money and style. Books, books, and more books. In our villa, there must be 10 times more than even here.
Yeah, I guess they do have a lot of money. Alright, I think I saw something here.
Daddy's canes. They are so beautiful, but I can't say why, but they have always scared me.
Probably the dog faces. I will. Can't they just let a girl roam? Can't they just let a girl roam? Get on to it. Get on to it. Leave me alone for a minute.
I don't need that right now.
Oh, okay. Let's go. I just want to see what's in her house, dude. I just want to explore this big, gigantic house. Ooh.
We are so lucky. In these difficult times, pantries are empty and people are going hungry. But with a German general for a father, food is never scarce.
Yeah. That looks scary. Oh, no, it's fine.
Lorenzini haberdashery. 5 meters of grey cotton fabric. 6 meters of white linen fabric. 4 meters of green satin. Delivered on June 5th, 1944. In the event of an issue, contact us on the number 6987. And this red fabric? It's not been mentioned. Could this also be one of Mummy's, or could the nanny have left it here?
Okay, is this like a mystery that we're supposed to know?
Mummy's sewing machine. She learnt how to sew because nobody else could do it to her liking. These could be of use to me.
Why? What do you mean? Okay. I didn't think that this is like one of those games where we're picking things
Mummy's
up.
medicine. Will they do her any good? This fabric is not new to me, yet I do not think I've ever seen it in the house.
She keeps talking about that. She keeps saying that about the red fabric, which I don't know or understand. Must have been wine spill.
Our wine. Daddy is so proud of it.
Yeah. Wine's pretty good. Okay, what's down here? This is like what? All wine? Beer?
I don't like wine all that much, but I go crazy for our dessert wine. It is very sweet.
Dang, they do have a ton of wine. This is a wine cellar, after all.
These workbenches fascinate me. I would love to learn carpentry. This is where Nanny's husband made my dolls.
Nice.
The puppets I used to play with were made here. I never knew that when I was a child. They always told me that a fairy bought them. I didn't really believe them, but it was nice to think that.
Jeez. Can I open this? I don't think so.
When I was little, these barrels seemed enormous. I thought I could live inside one.
They are enormous. Wow. She is definitely super well off, especially for the times. All right. Oh.
Daddy set up his darkroom here. He doesn't take photos anymore because of his work, but photography is still his true passion. I'm allowed to use the darkroom when I want to.
Okay, so we're going to be using the darkroom, which is going to be cool, actually.
There are 3 baths when developing photos. The development bath, then the first rinse, and then the fixing bath. The second rinse is done directly in the sink afterwards.
I did not know that. I don't know anything about photography
Before
like
I
that.
can use the enlarger, I should take a photo.
All right. Fair enough.
Daddy had this device brought here last week. It's old, but still works. He has always loved everything technological.
All right, let's go. Go take this photo that you want me to take so badly. I'm not sure if that chair was there before, but it probably was. Let's head out. I'm gonna go back in there. All right. Ooh, it's beautiful. All right, so where's the sparrow? Wow. All right. Let me see really quick. My camera. You're about to use Julia's camera. It's 1940. You roll record with 120 millimeter. You'll use to take photos of the game. Some photos will have hidden elements that will progress the game story. Okay. While holding the camera, an icon will appear to indicate points of photographic interest. This icon will be clearer the closer you are. Okay. Press E to see your fitted attachments. Oh. Okay. Cool. Look for the subject you want to photograph and press that to continue, or press Q to exit the camera mode. Okay, so it said there's going to be observe points of interest. So I'm supposed to find like a sparrow or something, right? Oh, there he is. Can I see him? The picture previews displays the setting as you change them. The viewfinder is controlled by the secondary lens and only responds to focus. Rotation, height, inclination. Okay. Can I get just a bit closer? See, if you stand still, you'll be able to fine-tune the camera rotation. I will stand still, but I want to get a little bit closer to this sparrow. Okay. Show adjustment panel. Open the advanced settings. Wow, this is kind of insane. There's literally a bird right just out of my window right now. There's a lot of light, so we kind of want probably to put the aperture down. No, we don't want to do that. Wow, this is kind of insane. I think I need a little bit more light. I think I want to change this at all. Not too much. I can't focus very well. Too distant, out of focus. Oh, okay. How do you know if it's, what does it say? Hold on. In focus. Properly exposed. But it says it's too distant. Too distant. Properly exposed. Okay, alright. So it's properly exposed, it's in focus, but it's too distant. It's not good. Okay, extra. Okay. A space to shoot. Okay. Oh gosh, it's getting a little bit. Okay, subject is in frame. Okay, cool. Oh, look at that. Okay, it took me a minute. You've taken your first photo. You can shoot as many as you want throughout the game. Doesn't remember, only a few will be critical to the story's progress. Soon you'll learn how to develop your pictures.
Excellent. I've taken the picture. Now it's straight to the darkroom in the cellar to print it.
I don't think I did a really good job, though. I'm gonna say.
Daddy recently became a general in the German army. He used to take pictures on the front lines, but now he gives me the materials to take photographs instead. Now that Martha is gone, only this...
Okay, so develop and print. That's really the only thing. And a frame. I still have to do that. Read the newspaper. It might... Okay, I did this. All right. Oh, I should save it for sure. Okay. So I think...
This camera can fix my ideas into my memories. I can't allow myself to forget.
Okay. So I think we're just going to go ahead and finish doing some objectives. We're going to go use the darkroom and print this out. And then... Okay, I think, is it in here? I don't know what that is. Okay, there's nothing in that's in there. Kind of can't remember. Oh, it's down here. Okay, I think the dark room is right here. Okay, so let's put this thing right here. To develop a photo, you'll first have to use the enlarger. The enlarger is an optical instrument that allows you to process photographic paper. After shooting a photo, the film must be developed in several steps. This aspect has been omitted for the sake of simplicity, but in reality, the steps are as follows. The film is first rolled on a reel and put inside a small tank. The tank is then immersed in the developer, washed, and then immersed in a stop bath. It is then washed again, dried, and finally cut. You'll find your rolls of film already developed and ready for printing. That's fine. Choose the image you want to print to paper. The preview on the left side will help you choose. Of course, you will see your images in negative. Right. Okay, so that's the one. The enlarger allows you to customize your photos even more. You can choose on which part of the paper the picture will be printed. You can adjust the focus and choose how long to expose the photographic paper. With the red filter, you can project and see image on paper without exposing it. Okay, use the controls to move the paper on the bench to adjust the magnification and focus. Okay. Okay, when the three circles are aligned, the picture is focused. If you still see an image out of focus when aligned, probably shot it that way. Oh. Play with the adjustment until you're happy. When you're ready, press space. Okay. So move the paper. Using the darker basement. Oh, okay. I kind of couldn't see. Like, I don't even see where the freaking bird is. I think it's right there. But let's get part of the flowers in the back. Okay, adjust enlargement. Oh, okay. I see now. And then, so that's the focus. Okay, I think that's good. Card out of position. What do you mean? Okay, now I see. Okay. I see. When red filter is removed, the image is exposed to the paper. The process has been automated and made faster. What happens in real life? Cool. Okay. Okay. What? Immerse the paper in the developer and neutral pair. To achieve ideal exposure, take the paper out of the developer when the timer is in the green zone. If you take the paper out too early or too late, the picture will be ruined and you have to print it again. Alright, so when it's in the green zone. Okay, how do I take it out? Space, okay. Okay, and boom. In real life, immersion developer is followed by a wash, a stop bath, and then a second wash. These additional baths have been skipped for the sake of simplicity. Here's your printed photo. You can keep your album or scrap it.
Not a bad photograph. It seems that the camera works perfectly. Now I can take a self-timed photo for Martha's frame.
Awesome! Okay. All right, let's put it in the album. It's my first picture. I'm keeping it. Awesome. Okay. Very cool. So let's take this picture. Tripod needed. Then I can take a self-portrait. Okay. A tripod would be useful. I can't hold it in my hand. There will surely be one in the basement. All right, I do want to do this, and then I think I'll end this for today. This is a very interesting game. I did not see doing all this with the photography and stuff, like at all. Okay, grab the tripod. Don't I want to do it outside though?
Camera is set up with the self-timer.
Okay. So what, do I need to sit down in this chair? Let's do it. Let's take a funny picture. Ready? Doesn't she want me to do like a weird picture though? All right, can I also like do another one? Can I take another one? Okay. I mean, I think my mother would like a smiling picture, right?
It's always a thrill to develop a photo. You can't see anything at first, yet something invisible is captured on the black film. A kind of ghost. That invisible breath then returns to reveal the reality from which it was torn. There are those who say that photography steals the soul or captures it. That's why they used to photograph the dead. But nowadays, almost nobody does it anymore. Even if it's just a delusion, I want to photograph Martha. I want to have a small reflection of who she was with me. But I have to do it secretly or they'll think I'm crazy.
Do that. And then let's adjust the focus. I think it's okay. It's not completely aligned the way that I'd like it though. All right, I think that's good. I thought she was smiling. All right, we gotta make sure we put it in correctly. Perfect.
Yes, this is me. No one was ever able to tell us apart. But I never had the slightest doubt, and nor did Martha. It's strange how what identifies us most deeply is not visible to anyone.
The soul is in the photo? All right.
I was obsessively thinking about Martha and what had happened. But suddenly, a thought took control. The memory of that day at the lake was becoming more and more like a dream when, after awakening, the image becomes more and more faded. Could it be that the memories were a figment of the mind? Had I been the one that hurt my sister? I had always envied her, and now I had taken her identity. I experienced a suffocating pattern of thoughts. I decided to go straight to the lake to retrieve the film rolls. They would tell a different story, I was sure.
Oh, yeah.
But deep down, I kept hoping they would confirm my fading memory. Of course the door is locked. The keys aren't hanging on the lock as usual, then they will be in Daddy's study. We live in fear now. My parents are not going to let me go to the lake anymore after Martha's death. So this is the right time. I need to know. The self-doubt I feel is eating me up.
Okay. The rolls. The same day at 11:30. Okay, so I'm going to end it here. This is a very intriguing game. I am very interested in Julia's story and what's going on. I've never played a game like this. So thank you so much for watching. And if you want more of this, please hit that like button and subscribe. And I would love to hear any comments that you have down below about what you think about this game so far. And remember to take care of yourself because you matter. Bye.